Hi, everybody. Lorina Quigley here, your mystical ex-Mormon. And I did another video explaining what that actually means. The reason why I call myself the mystical ex-Mormon is because, yes, I'm an ex-Mormon and I've had lots of mystical experiences. And sometimes when people kind of fall out of a really hardcore belief system, which is the Mormon church, um, they sometimes become atheists or really become disillusioned with anything mystical. I've had lots of mystical experiences throughout my life. Um, and in fact, it's just part of my life. I do psychic work, mediumship. I see things, and I'm not crazy, and I'm not trying to create my own religion. So that might sound a little too sarcastic, but I'm not trying um, to be that way. Just stating some facts there, at least my truth. Anyway, what I wanted to share today is just a quick story about being raised Mormon. And I was raised in Utah. I think at that time, probably at least 75% Mormon, a really high percentage of just Mormons in the Salt Lake City area. Actually, I was raised in Murray, Utah, went to Murray High School. So definitely grew up in uh, Mormonville. Sometimes we would call it, when I got a little older, like teenager, uh, into going into adulthood, we called it behind the Zion curtain. And, we were making fun of the Mormon church. Just some of the things we said back then, just sharing. Uh, because because that existed there, this kind of iron curtain of just being kind of locked into uh, the Mormon energy that existed. There was a really, really strong foundation that living in Utah, especially Salt Lake area, Ogden, maybe a little less so, Provo, absolutely, even more so than Salt Lake area. Anyway, um, so being a little kid and being raised Mormon by really pretty hardcore Mormon parents, my mom and dad, my mom would iron her temple garments and I would watch her. We would be down in the basement. She'd be ironing her garments so carefully. And it was these full length pleated outfit thing that was kind of open on the sides where there were these little ties and it was pleated and diaphanous white sheer fabric. And she would do it very carefully and she'd say these are her garments for the temple. And but of course I didn't know how they worked or how she wore them. And I thought, as a kid, I thought, oh my God, these people are running around naked. they I really did. I thought, oh my God, these people, they're wearing these outfits that you can see through that are open up on the sides, and they want me to do this. And all I thought was, no way. And of course she cannot tell me how they are worn, what that looks like, because it's secret. And when I saw the green apron, this mysterious green apron too, like probably all other Mormon kids, it was in her suitcase, her very special temple garment suitcase. Anyway, just an interesting experience. I thought, I can't do that. I was probably around 6 or 7, and I'm seeing her do this. And it turns out that part of the Mormon ceremony, I don't think it's happening now, as far as I know, that they used to do a ceremony where you were kind of this long uh, poncho type thing that is open on the sides, that is open, completely open. There's a back and a front, and tied on each side. And you are naked underneath, and you do this ceremony where they do the anointing. Don't think it's the same anymore from what I know. And I have not been through the temple. I never made it there just because of some events that happened in my life. If you watch some of my other YouTube videos, you would know. Anyway, just my perception was people run around naked in this building, and I don't want to do that. And to me, naked meant, they're clothed in see-through outfits. And I just thought, there's no way. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be naked running around in a building with a bunch of other people. And then a little later, probably a couple years later, when I was about 8 or so, and some people will remember the Sears catalog in the US. We used to get this thing called the Sears catalog, and it was a catalog filled with all sorts of clothes and toys. And I used to go through those catalogs and look at the women's underwear, the panties and the bras. And of course I saw my mom in her garments, and I saw her with, the everyday garments that you receive when you receive what they call your endowments, so that you wear these every day pretty much for the rest of your life. And I would see her with her bra and panties over her garments. I didn't see it very often, but I did see it. I was well aware of what it looked like. And I remember thinking to myself, I could maybe do this. I could maybe go through the temple and be a Mormon like my parents are, but I want to wear normal underwear. I do not want to wear these garments. If I could be a Mormon and live my life without those garments, well, then maybe I would do it. Maybe. And I remember thinking that a lot and looking at regular underwear. I just wanted to wear regular underwear just like everybody else. I want to be a woman. I want to wear panties and bras, just like all the other women who are running around in panties and bras. And I don't want to wear those ugly things. I thought they were ugly. And I just wanted to be normal. And most kids just want to be like all the other kids around them. Uh, well, in my state and surroundings and society, everyone was wearing those garments. Didn't want to be a part of that. Didn't want to have anything to do with that. Anyway, that's how I felt as a kid about garments and people running around in the temple naked, which of course, that is something that they wear over their outfits. And that's on YouTube now. There's plenty of videos, people showing what those garments actually look like. But that information was not available then. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.